All right, continuing with Jasper Active, Lesson 6. This will be Learn 3. Learn 3 is using table styles. Waiting for Jasper Active and Microsoft Word to load. And here we go. I'm going to unmark these as answered so it'll look like yours. Remember, these do not affect whether you get it right or wrong. They are just for your record keeping. All right, so number 1 says, with the Saturday course schedule document open, select the title, Saturday course schedule, row 1, column 1. Click the Home tab if necessary. I'm already on the Home tab. And in the paragraph group, which is right here, click Center. This is Center right here. My ribbon might have more than yours. Let me customize my ribbon so that will look the same. That's better. All right, in the paragraph group, right here in the middle, we're going to click on Center, and then we're going to press Control-B to make it bold, and then we are going to change the font size to 20. So up here in our font size box, click on the arrow and select 20. Mark as answered. Then it says click the right edge of the table and drag it to the right to approximately the 6-inch mark on the horizontal ruler. Now, if you don't see your ruler, you're going to need to click on View and then Show and click the ruler box. The direction is telling me to click at the right edge of the table. And you're going to click when you have the 2 arrows on the side with the line in the middle. And then I'm going to drag this until it gets to the 6. Notice how the 3rd column is now wider than before. It might be too wide, thereby enabling you to change the width of the 1st column. Then I'm going to select the text in the 1st column. That is here. Click the vertical border at the right. Vertical is up and down. That's at the right. And drag it to the right by approximately 0.5. So I'm just guesstimating to 0.5 there. Then it says select the text in the 2nd column. It's all of this. Click the vertical border at the right and drag it to drag it by approximately 0.5. So I'm at 3.5 right now. I'm going to go to 4. Then it says click the Table Design tab, which is right here in blue. It'll only be visible if you are in your table. If you click outside of the table, it will not be visible. In the Table Design tab, and in the Table Styles group, which is here, our group names are at the bottom here, you're going to click the More button, which is this arrow here. If you hover over it, it'll even tell you that's More, to open up the gallery. Then it says to ensure there are no previous styles that could change the table style appearance, click Clear. So I'm going to click Clear down here. Notice how Word has removed all the borders from the table, displaying only the grid lines. Then it says display the table styles gallery again. So I'm going to click on the More button in my table styles. Click Grid Table 4 Accent 2, which is the 4th row. So these are my grid tables. I'm going to count 4 rows down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th row, 3rd option. This is my 3rd option, and if I hover, it says Grid Table 4 Accent 2. So I'm going to click there, and you'll notice that the title row is now orange, and the title, Saturday Course Schedule, is white. And if I click on this picture here, I can compare my document to make sure it matches. And it does. I'm going to click that X and mark as answered. Next, it says try making some adjustments to a longer form. So So we're going to open the Employment Application Form.docx file located in the Resource Files folder. So we're going to go into File and Open and Browse. Find your name file. Hopefully you have your name file pinned to your quick access. Mine used to be, but it is apparently not anymore. If you do not, you're going to go to Windows C, then Jasper Active. I've got two. Click on your name and Resource Files, and there you should see the Employment Application Form. It doesn't tell us specifically how to open it, so you can open it any way you'd like. I'm going to mark that as answered. Next, it says with the cursor on the application for employment title on page 1. So this is the application for employment title on page 1. I'm going to click the layout tab next to the table design tab. So not our regular layout tab, but out here in the blue, click on the layout tab. And in the data group, so I'm looking for data in my group names. And this right here, data, table data. Click there and click Repeat Header Rows. Now it says to scroll to the top of page 2 to see how the report looks. You'll notice that I've got the same heading at the top of page 2 as I do at page 1. And then I've also got it, I don't have a page 3, but if I had a page 3 it would be there as well. Next, we're going to apply a table style so that we can observe how a table style formatting can affect any formatting that may exist in the original document. So we're going to click the Table Design tab, and in the Table Styles group, this is our Table Styles group, click More. So again, this More button to open up our gallery, and point at some different styles so you can see what they look like. And then we're going to click the Grid Table 1 Light Accent 3 style. So in our grid tables, not plain tables, but in our grid tables, we're going to the first row, fourth option, 1, 2, 3, 4, and if I hover, it tells me Grid Table 1 Light Accent 3. So I'm going to click on that, and notice how the spacing between the rows is tight. Mark as answered. On to our next one. Then I'm going to click the More button again to display the gallery. So again, More for my gallery, and then click Modify Table Style, which is down here. Then I'm going to click the Format button, which is here at the bottom, and then click Paragraph. And we're going to change the spacing before to 3 point. So this is our spacing before. I'm going to click the up arrow to go, oops, that goes by 6s. Let me look at this again. Click the Format button and then click Paragraph. Change the spacing before to 3 point and the spacing after to 6 point. So instead of using these, because they go by 6s, we are going to have to actually type in here 3 point before, 4 point after. So know that besides using the arrows, you can use numbers directly into these boxes. And it says click OK twice to accept the change and exit the dialog boxes. So I'm going to click OK once and OK twice. So as you can see, not only has the space before and after the text application been applied, but the modified style has also been applied to the whole table. So also notice that the heading no longer appears on page 2. That's true, it is not there. Even though you identified a header row in the selected table style, it does not repeat when you apply a new style. So know that if you apply style to your table and then you use of pre-formatted table style. Previous formatting will not apply. Now it says move to the beginning of the form, ensuring the cursor is in the first row. I'm going to go up to the top. My cursor is in the first row now. That would be the application for employment row. Then click the Layout tab under Table Tools, so not our regular Layout tab, but our blue Layout tab. And under Table Tools, and in the Data group, don't look for Table Tools. These are our Table Tools. This is the Layout tab in the Data group. So now I'm looking for Data. Right here. I'm going to click Repeat Header Rows again, like we did in the beginning. And now we'll notice that it's been reapplied. Mark is answered, and submit.